Hello guys. Today's video is going to be, oh shoot, what is that? Oh, alright. I'm barely ever on these boards, so I'm not exactly too keen on what's going on, but I just really wanted to go and talk about, really quickly just go over all of the buffs, nerfs, patches, changes, all the mechanics, stuff like that, just really quickly. Unlike my little tier list video, which I ended up that ended up going a lot longer than I thought it would. But this one I honestly do just want to, like, you know, scroll through them. There's a lot of them too. A lot of them that got changed. That we have mechanics like overhealth. You know, they have added a decay to overhealth. It takes 10 seconds. Gosh, sorry. And the decay rate is 2% of your health, of that health, overhealth, each second. Just for clarification, that's just overhealth. That's not like your actual health or anything. It removed the camera control reduction and improved the blending of sprinting movement, regular movement speed. Basically, running and then stopping the aim. I believe that's what that is for. Okay, anyway, abilities that hone towards enemies now display a lock-on UI to target victim. I like how they put victim there. Anyway, Thorn Apart, which is I believe is a legendary upgrade coming in the future. Spell Disaster, Wizard's Y ability, or Triangle if you're on PlayStation. Camp Missiles, and Blue Blazes. When you turn on the game, you'll notice it. It's like a target on you and a beeping indicator letting you know that you've been targeted. Chili Bean Bomb, that decreased the refresh time from 8 to 14.85 seconds, and the refresh timer doesn't start until the explosion. Increased refresh deduction, from 1 to 4.5 seconds. Wow, that's pretty decent for people who run upgrade beam party. I honestly don't. I'm not a huge fan of that because it's not very easy to get kills with the Chili Bean Bomb. You kind of have to, like, you know, do it really strategically. You gotta fool people or throw it when people don't notice. Anyway, Spikeweed, they adjusted the trajectory to be more center screen aligned. Trust me, when you do this, it's going to be trippy. It weirded me out the way that is, but it's not bad. It's pretty good. They increased the jump distance from 3.0 to 3.75 meters. I see, so you don't have to be like right up on. Well, I mean, even then though, that's just 75 meters. But it's 0.75 meters. Increase the chomp height distance. Chomp height. I'm not exactly sure what that is. That's probably possibly him aiming at this, aiming up. Gravity Grip adjusted the trajectory, so yeah, that's going to be more screen aligned. They increased how long that Butter Beacon lasts for 2 more seconds, and they adjusted the trajectory, my apologies, again, to be more screen aligned. They fixed the issue with Rapid Recop not working. They also increased the reload time multiplier. You guys can see that it doesn't really seem too significant, like, you know, in terms of like massive change. But yeah. I saw Nightcap's ones, and I was really, like, sad because I use Nightcap a lot. Mostly because of these right here. I really like Shadow Sling. I mean, I don't think I've ever met someone that didn't like it, but yeah, they decreased how fast he is, or how fast she is, pardon me, by 0.4 seconds. And they decreased the activation time. I believe that's actually activation duration, so it doesn't last as long either. Wow, that kind of sucks. And they also decreased the out duration from 1 to 1.5. Upgrade popcorn triggers on any vanquish randomly, not just critical vanquishes. I don't remember what the popcorn upgrade is exactly, but I should put it on the screen, like right here somewhere. Snapdragon's Flame Blower, my bad. He got a big nerf, or I wouldn't say too big a nerf. I still think, because I talked about these after, or I decided to talk about, you know, these things after I played with the characters, so it wasn't just like, you know, just me talking about them, but I've actually played with them. Snapdragon still feels great, even though, you know, you can see all of this. They did a lot of change. Mainly his main weapon will not fire far. It won't fire as far. A difference of 5 meters. Decreased direct splash damage. Yeah, so they nerfed blue blazes. They nerfed the splash damage of blue blazes. But they decreased the refresh time for blue blazes too. My biggest problem with blue blazes is honestly, like, it's so gimpy. Like, if it works properly, it'll chase them to the ends of the earth, and if it doesn't work properly, it just aims and goes down to the floor, hits the floor really quickly. It made it to where blazing trails should be more screen aligned. Citron has the EM Peach. They adjusted the trajectory again. Alright. I'm not going to read that. I assume they've done that to a lot of characters, and they also fixed the character challenge stun enemies. Alright, so this one was, honestly, in my opinion, this was a very bad change. It's Oak right here. I've played Acorn and Oak, and I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not very impressed with what they did. We got the treetop turret, where it adds a 1.5 damage modifier to shields. Treetop turret. Shields? Question mark? That doesn't... maybe I'm just having a brain fart. Treject decreases inactive time from 1 to 0.75 seconds. Lumber support, decreased the healing from 1,500, 1,000... Gosh, wow, I didn't see the point there, my bad. 157.5 to just 100 health, and it decreased the refresh time from 15 to 12 seconds. This right here, not all this stuff, I should have been more clear. This right here is what I'm not a fan of. You can talk to quite a few of my friends. We all are in agreement that this was a bad change. At this point, I mean, because the two are compared constantly. Space Station is so much better than the Torchwood. It's not funny. Like, honestly, I watched as my friend aimed and took down the acorns off the top, and then we like easily annihilated Oak. I do not like this, including the fact that me and my friends also don't really think it's worth it to go treetop anymore, since you're still vulnerable to death. Yeah, I'm not really. We definitely aren't a fan of this, and I really hope that this gets vetoed or reversed. The chance to invoke Oak, basically the time it takes where he's yodeling like a madman, all that dang on yodeling, and they made it to where instead of 4 seconds to activate it, it's 3. Super Sap Trap. This is another one right here that is very, very, very bugged, is Sap Trap and Super Sap Trap. Like, when you get kills, it doesn't show up in the kill feed. It doesn't even tell you you got the kill. You just have to check for the body. I really hope they fix that. It's really bugged. And I actually will show footage of that, just, you know, to prove my point. Roll for damage, again, more screen aligned. Fixed character challenge multi-hit. Upgrade hardened. Oh, upgrade hardened. They decreased the Acorn's health, and they increased Oak's health. So they decreased hardened for Acorn, but increased it for Oak. Just really quickly, because again, I want to get through this quickly. Sunny Side Up got a lot of changes here, as you guys can see. Basically, the main gist of this I can sum it up to is that the upgrades were Sunflower can, you know, keep herself more healed, like Pocket Protection and Vampire Flower. They upped the power of those, but they decreased the power of her heal beam. Sunflower who is healing can no longer be a target of an additional heal beam. Alright. Blossom, which I believe is the upgrade where you can do an additional, the heal beam goes and branches out to heal an additional person. I believe that this means that, you know, it cannot do that anymore. Very interesting. I don't know why they changed that, but perhaps that was probably a problem. Rose got changes. One of the biggest changes to Rose is that Arcane Enigma can it's got a much longer cooldown. If you just activate it without boosting any of your allies, its cooldown is a lot longer. I believe it's 60 seconds. However, if you speed up your teammates and while you use it, it's decreased by a lot. Just to sum this all up. And Godify is also very bugged. I believe I can show footage here. If I don't, then I apologize. Where I was Godified in Battle Arena and it just, the effects didn't wear off and it was very obnoxious. Foot Soldier, the decreased his refresh time. Oh, the Stink Cloud. They decreased the refresh time from 29 to 20 seconds. Very good. They decreased the active time though from 15 to 10 seconds. So basically 10 seconds of that covering your screen, and then refresh timer does not start until the gas dissipates. That's very good. The ZPG, they also decreased its refresh time by a very slim margin. Gravity grenade should no longer work through shields. Alright, so that means that you can't just toss it at Citron and make him subject to it. They increased the distance it can be thrown, and again, you know, made it more screen aligned, the trajectory. Super Brains, to sum this up very quickly, Super Brains got he got a lot of buffs. He's really good now. I felt that he was good, still good close range, but he struggled, especially since when he was punching things, it wasn't registering, and it wouldn't happen all the time, but it did happen in moments where you needed him to, you know, register. So you can see that they decreased his head, arm, spine, and fist collision sizes. But, you know, that it's a lot more accurate now, which is very good. Electric Slide got some, what is this? This is actually the one that I didn't read. They decreased the damage. They switched to automatic fire. They increased the damage of electric arc from 7 to 14. Oh boy. Yeah, so electric arc basically being that when you hit a plant, if there's a plant next to them, they'll take 14 damage instead of just taking 7 damage. And then they did a bunch of initial drag start distance, decreased post drag velocity, did a bunch of that stuff. They changed the trajectory to be more screen aligned for the Funky Monster and the Disco Tornado. My boy Captain Deadbeard, they made it to where his anchor shot dealt damage now. They fixed the ability with explosion, not resetting. They removed the secondary explosion for upgrade for Powder Keg, curse them. Upgrade Heavy Metal, updated description of match gameplay, full charges last until next shot. Fix issue with net reticle, not adjusting. Oh, good. So this is very good too. After after a barrel blast, you know, it would just, when you scoped in, it would just be the shotgun shot, and you'd have to take a shot before it go back and switch to sniper when zoomed in. It was very annoying. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here with Space Cadet. Well, that is a Space Cadet, and Space Station. Sorry. They decreased the damage from 6.9 to 6.5. They fixed the issue where the refresh timer for Gravity Smash started early. They decreased the health of the Asteroid Shield by a humongous margin. 175. They reduced it by 175. My goodness. But even then, I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't mean to be that guy, but this is still, Space Station is still vastly superior to the Yoke, which is kind of sad. They increased the lifetime for Hands-On Torpedo. They increased the refresh time of Hands-On Torpedo. They increased the damage, and they decreased the splash damage. Big Bang Hurt. They decreased the damage, the velocity, and alright, cool. It's a bunch of just quality of life changes. Space Force. Oh, increased the movement speed from 1.2 to 1.25. Decreased refresh multiplier from 5 to 2.8. So I believe it's refresh multiplier. So is that instead of doing it by 5 and it's doing 2.8? Okay, I think that's what they mean. Decreased Big Bang burst rate fire multiplier. So you can't fire as fast, but still, again, it's not too bad. And then decreased Cosmo shot rate of fire. Alright, cool. Add initial refresh, good. Actually, no, not good. Ew. Crater Maker nasty. Hands are torpedo. They decrease the health from 30 to 20. I'm sorry, it's just as small as the hands are torpedoes are, they're like really funny when I see them coming near me. Upgrade Crater Maker crater speed. They made Crater Makers, the Crater Makers is faster, and they upgraded Bullseye to fix issue with incorrect projectile being used. Scientists, they switched Scientists to automatic fire, so you can hold down the trigger instead of constantly clicking it. Sticky Healy thingy. They buffed a lot of his healing abilities, which is good, very good. And then finally, Engineer. They adjusted the trajectory to be more screen-aligned, decreased gravity of initial projectile. They removed the UI health element of his turbocharge, which is his the little turret he puts on the ground to make people faster. They upgraded Rally the Troops, where the refresh reduction was it's now being upgraded from 1 second to 4.5 seconds. Wow, that's pretty good. And then they also fixed the issue with double. Oh wait, no, double time is the upgrade. My bad. They fixed the issue with proper speed blending, and it seems like a lot of people are happy with this. Overall, I'm very happy with, you know, all the work they did, and I appreciate them still working on the game, trying to make it better. I just hope that they revert this. Where is it? Right there. I really hope they revert that, because I didn't realize how easy it was to take out Acorn.